Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. This is Living in Denver, Colorado. Today, we're gonna shoot up a little bit more north and we're gonna talk about what 500,000 gets you in Thornton, Colorado.
All right, let's go, guys. What's up, guys? We are the Mile High Property Brothers. I am Eli Schmidt. This is my business partner, Will Grimes. If it's your first time visiting our channel, there's a subscribe button down below. Make sure you hit that along with the notification bell, because once you hit that bell, you'll get notified every Tuesday and Thursday when we drop a new video telling you everything there is to know about either moving to or living in the Denver, Colorado metro area.
Correct, and we are licensed brokers here in the state of Colorado, which means as much as we love making these videos, we would love more to help you guys with your real estate needs. So that number popping up below, we are the guys who answer the phone calls and the text messages. We're also the guys who answer the email. So any questions that you have on this video or any other video, and whatever it looks like for you moving to Colorado, we would love to help you. With that being said, we're gonna get right into it. Like we said earlier, we're gonna bump up north a little bit. We're gonna talk about what 500,000 gets you in Thornton, Colorado. Great topic. I know the market's been crazy. We are in the second hottest market behind San Diego in the country. Doesn't mean you can't buy. Doesn't mean that there's not tactics that you can still use, and doesn't mean that 500 or where around can't still get you a great home in that Denver metro area.
Guys, to start off with Thornton, Thornton is sitting on the north side of Denver.
Correct.
Right? And we don't do a whole lot of videos up on the north side. We've done a bunch in the past. Primarily, guys, when people are jumping into Colorado from a new state, for whatever reason, we're just finding that a lot of them are wanting to explore that south metro area.
Full disclosure, right? We don't put any money behind our views or our subscribers. Everything is organic to the user when you guys are on YouTube. So a lot of our titles, all of our titles are all subjective to what people are searching online.
Yes.
So we've had a couple people pop up and ask a little bit more about north and a couple of different things. But yeah, that western slope or the foothills, that southeast area, Highlands Ranch, all those areas are super common, super popular. We live out there. We completely understand why. However, when there's a couple that pop up in regards to the north, yes, we still help you guys north. Yes, we would love to help you guys still north, so we'll do the best that we can to still make sure that we have some content for you that can at least answer some of your questions.
Yeah, so as far as what 500,000 can get you in Thornton, guys, I think Thornton is pretty comparable dollar for dollar as far like to Aurora. I think those are pretty close. When we're looking at how much does a dollar get you in Thornton versus how much does that same dollar get you in Aurora, I think if you take the average of Aurora home prices, it's probably pretty comparable, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and Aurora's pretty big, guys. So when you're looking at North Aurora, Mid Aurora, Southeast Aurora, as you get more southeast, it's definitely more expensive than a Thornton would be. But yeah, when you're looking at the average, like if you go to like Seven Hills, like a Tower and Hamden area, if you guys are looking at a map, Tower and Hamden right by the movie tavern, if you're looking in that area, maybe slightly southeast of that, very comparable to what Thornton would be. As you start pushing out southeast into Aurora, you get a little bit more expensive, but very comparable as far as like that middle Aurora. And it's got a very comparable feel in a lot of aspects as well.
Yeah, so when we're showing you guys some of these homes that you're looking at on B-roll right now, we can't really get inside the homes and put other people's homes on the internet. You know, like showing some video, people are usually pretty private about
Hey,
that.
what's up? Knock, knock, knock. Can I show your home to everybody?
Yeah, so we're doing some drive-by B-roll and some drone footage to give you an idea of what some of the homes look like on average, as well as some of the areas as a whole where the homes are priced around that price mark.
Right.
Now, the average home price in Thornton is right around $420,000.
420. Yeah. That's Eli's favorite price, favorite day, favorite time, favorite whatever.
Right.
Whatever, man.
Slightly exaggerated. Slightly exaggerated as per usual. But
would a cop ever exaggerate?
Now, in Will's defense, the average home price was something like $426,000. I did just figure we would put $420,000 on there. Hey, close enough, right? But this will give you guys kind of an idea of what these homes in areas and more specifically neighborhoods look like.
Yep.
But guys, Thornton, in case you haven't watched any Thornton videos, Thornton being on the northern side, it's super close to the highway, which is good. There's good shopping and outlet centers up there, which is awesome. But overall, as far as maybe some of the negative feedback we've heard from some locals, taxes can run a little high up there.
Taxes are a little high. It does get a little crowded over there. Like, you've got some great shopping centers that are moving into there. As you push up even further north, you've got even more new shopping centers that you guys are probably seeing right now in some of the B-roll. In addition to taxes being slightly higher, something that's super near and dear to our hearts, do your own homework. Make sure like you're turning your own stones. They're overall great as far as education. Their school systems not quite as high. I do think that per people that are moving out here that are coming through our YouTube channel, it's a lot of families and things like that who do look a lot into school districts. So, yep, the Southeast Aurora that has Cherry Creek school districts, the Douglas County, the Littleton school districts, man, they're heavy hitters. They do a great job, and I think people tend to gravitate to that first. And they're just awesome areas to live. Nothing against Thornton. Yeah, a little bit lower on that school grade. I think it was in the C's, somewhere in there, and it could be subjective to school. You could still find a great school out there, and you know, a lot of folks, they might just have their kids in charter schools, and that might affect it as well. So don't just take what I have to say about it. Like, understand that there could still be some great schools there, but with that, plus a little bit of the higher price point, or excuse me, on the taxes, higher price point on the taxes, plus a little bit of that congestion, like, I think there's just a little bit of deterrent, and why people gravitate a little bit more southeast.
While you are shopping on the north side of Denver, guys, one area that I definitely think you should put on your list in addition to Thornton after watching this video is, and this is a sleeper because this used to not be very popular, is Commerce City. More importantly, the Reunion area of Commerce City.
Great spot, great commute to the airport, not too far from like Ann Schuetz Medical Campus that's out in like the northern side of Aurora, which is resting right up next to Denver. Yeah, great little spot. They've got a community pool out there. A lot of cool things they're doing out east by the airport.
Yeah, a ton of new builds out in Reunion, and which is part of Commerce City. Again, now same taxes, like similar higher taxes because it is a newer area. You're going to be paying closer to 1%, which is high out here for Colorado.
It is a little bit high, but also understand, like, yeah, a lot of that's justified, right? Because when you have an area that's a little bit more unincorporated, they're building streets, they're building schools. There's a lot of things that have to be developed out there, hence a higher tax point. Once things become a little bit more matured, you know, and established, that tends to go down.
Yeah, guys, so we're going to keep this one short and sweet today. You usually hear us blab for 15 or 30 minutes.
Last time he talked, it was crazy good. Now he's taking the last word. It's making me, I'm more hurt than angry, if I can say that. I will say this. The reason why bang for buck does matter is because if you're looking at what $500,000 gets you, yes, we are in a super competitive market. So yes, homes are going for over asking price. People are prepared to have appraisal gap. So if it doesn't appraise for as much as they offered, so if you offer $550 on a house and it only appraises for $530, yes, buyers are prepared to cover that $20,000 gap and pay that at closing to buyers. So something that's super important about Thornton and North Glen and some areas that have great bang for buck is, yeah, you might be looking at that 425, 450, 475 range if your max is 500, so you can be prepared for some appraisal gap if needed. If you're approved for 600, same thing, right? 525, 550, 575 are going to be some great wheelhouses for you. So that's where it's super important in understanding bang for buck what you can get. And also, guys, make sure that you're putting your business hats on. Colorado as a whole appreciated 16% last year.
Crazy.
So even if it's not your forever home, or like, hey, we do enjoy Thornton, but man, maybe we'd like to explore some other areas once we get to Colorado and we've been there for a couple years. Well, if your home is even appreciating for half that, 8%, 12%, 14% per year, you're gonna have a lot of good equity in that home. You can take that, put that money down into a different home and maybe move somewhere else after 2 or 3 years. The bottom line is there's a lot of really cool ideas that you guys can use and place into effect when you move to Colorado. Let's make sure we get your wants and your needs the best that we can, but let's also make sure we put our business hat on, and just make good decisions for you. So if you have questions on that, we'd love to help you with that.
It looks like I'm crying.
He is crying.
It's windy out here.
It hurts him.
Allergies.
It hurts him to know my knowledge.
When you're watching these videos, you see me wipe my eyes. I just get watery. That's it.
It hurts him to know my knowledge.
I get a little verklempt.
El Professional.
Talking about real estate.
Now I'm getting a little verklempt.
We are licensed brokers.
Somehow.
We are.
Somehow.
As much as we have fun making these videos for you guys and meeting you in person, having a great time helping you guys find homes, we would love more to have you here helping you with that.
Yep.
That number popping up below, we are the guys who answer the phone calls, the text messages. We are the guys who answer the emails. So any questions about this video or any one others, man, feel free to give us a call or a contact.
Yep.
We'd love to talk to you guys.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Make sure you subscribe.
We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.
Have a good one.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.